everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here to the channel, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at modeling the Kyushu J7W Shinden. And I believe translated that means magnificent lightning. And this was a World War II Japanese fighter plane with wings at the back of the fuselage and canards up front with a pusher engine. So, let's see here. Now, what I did, I modeled this using these former shapes down here. But I don't like how this turned out right here, just by using these shapes. What I should have done is, like former here, should have just cut that off and made this separate here throughout here. And just model this up through here this way. So what I'm going to do in this video is use a form for this and see what the form will look like. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Actually, I'm going to probably use a couple of forms here. So let's go ahead and get started. And also remember, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. So I'll turn these other things off. Okay, now, since my origin's up here, up front, come up there, create form, and I want to create a cylinder on this plane here. And my center point is about here. It's because this plane is round all around, so go ahead and do it this way. To the side view, drag this all the way back. Now that we have a whole lot of airplanes on my channel that I showed you guys how to model with forms, if you've noticed, I've been showing you a little more about modeling, surface modeling. And on my channel, I'll be doing more surface modeling as well as using forms also. So with this now, we have this here. Go ahead and click OK. And start here at the front. Double click, then right click. Edit form, bring this down, look at this from the front, bring this in, then look at this from the top. And I'm going to just keep doing this. Move this back, probably to about right there. This is a unique looking airplane. That's why I decided to model it. Some people think it's an ugly airplane. I just think it's unique looking. And if you guys have any questions about this airplane, the next couple of weeks, I won't be able to answer questions. I'll be on vacation. So, but still go ahead and leave them down in the comments. When I come back, I will look at all the questions left and things. And to everybody who has subscribed, thank you. I really appreciate it. It really helps my channel grow here. And to the people who've joined my Patreon site, I really, really, really appreciate that. Now, a couple of things here I just thought about. There's different ways of modeling this. What I could have done is just stop this here and then modeled all this out to here and then did this forward a little more. But let's see here. I'm going to insert another edge. Change this over here to exact. Now, I don't like this, so what I'm going to do is cancel this, select this here, and delete that. And just work here in the back a little more before I move forward. Okay. In a second, you'll understand why I deleted those. I'll come back up here front, Alt, move forward. That's fine on the top. And hit the Alt key again, move forward. Now, as you can see, I'm was able to get this shape right up here a lot easier, and it looks a lot better. And if you're wondering how I'm doing this, I'm just holding down the Alt key and then dragging the box forward. And I'll come up here to modify and fill hole. Select this first and fill hole. That does not look good. That doesn't either. Neither does that. Okay, no problem. Okay, now fill hole again. Okay, and that's better. Much better. Yep. And look at the last one just for... Okay, that's the best one in my opinion. So go ahead and click OK. Now Alt 1. Okay. Go ahead and finish form. Turn off the origin. Okay. Now this here was done with the formers, the first one here. These are the formers. And this one here was done with forms. And I want to go with box mode here and straighten some of this stuff out. Now sometimes when I go to box mode here, I forget about the other side, which I did here. What I should have done was select the other side too, as each one of these points. But I forgot to do that. And you will see a difference once I'm done with this of what this looks like. And take a look at the other side. And straighten this side up too. Like I said, what I should have done was selected both sides, but I forgot to, so. And click OK here and go back to regular mode. As you can see the difference now of what this looks like. And finish form. And now turn this one off and turn this one back on. And as you can see here, this one looks a little better now. It actually looks better than the other one. That was surface model using those formers. And bring this up just a little bit. Okay. Finish form. And as you can see, that looks really good now. That's the one that was done with forms. It's not forms, I mean surface model with the formers. And this one was done using forms. And this one looks better, in my opinion. Now, using surface modeling could make this look, using these formers down here, could make it look better too. go back and work some more on it, but have to adjust some shapes and things. But it's easier to just go ahead and use forms here. Okay. Now that looks really good. And I'll show you how to make this spinner here. So again, that's simple to do. Line. Use a fit point spline. Now, I put 1 point here. You do not have to do this. 2 points would work fine, but I just put the point there just for speed. So instead of adjusting the 2 points, so I would adjust this and this on the handles to get this shape like this. But to me, sometimes it's just faster just to put this third point in here like I did. And it still gives you a nice smooth curve there too. Then go ahead and finish sketch. Turn the sketches back on. And I'm going to use revolve. Select this profile. This is the axis. And click OK. That's the spinner. And that's the nose. That was surface model 2. Just created 2 sketches. One sketch this direction, and then a sketch that was round. And there's our wings and the canard up front. Okay, and this is what we have so far. And I'm going to create a sketch on this plane here. So line tool. And do this one here up front. Finish sketch. Turn bodies back on. Turn sketches on. Split body. This is the body to split. So it won't let me do all three at one time. Split body again. Okay, so I turned that sketch off. So turn it back on. It's the last one. Splitting tool. And here, once again, body to split. Splitting tool. Click OK. Okay, create a sketch on this plane. And I'm just using the line tool for this. And I'm going to use a fillet. This corner, that corner. Then we're going to split body. That's the splitting tool. Okay, that looks good. Turn the sketches, that last one back on that I was using. Split body. This is the body to split. Splitting tool. Click OK. Okay. Now to make this more scale looking up front, what I should have done is use a spline here. Now had I used a spline here and then turn on 3D drawing, then I could straighten these lines out. But since this is just, I used a line, I can't do that now. But no worries. Just remember that, guys, if you want to put the windows in here, use a spline here, and then you'll be able to move it. And add some color to this, or just the windows. All right, this is it so far. Turn the canvases back on here. Okay. Now you say, let me turn these bodies off. And what I'm going to do now is put a construction plane right here. So I'll use an offset plane. Move this back to about here. Look at this from the top so I can see where that intake actually is. And there's fine. And click OK. Turn the bodies back on. Turn those off. Really don't have to turn them off. Okay. I just need to turn this off so I can see this. Use a form. Cylinder. Make sure I get it on the correct plane here. And I'm not on the correct frame, so cancel this. Cylinder on this plane back here. The front. I just thought of another way of doing these both at the same time, but I'll just do one. Now I'm just imagining this a cylinder circle right in here and putting it this point in the center of it. Pull this back. Click OK. And move this down a little. And click OK. Look at this from the top. Okay, go ahead and finish sketch and see what this looks like. And that looks pretty good. I'll do a little more tweaking on it later to get it fully to match, but that looks really good right now. But anyway, that is going to do it for now on this airplane. So, if you have any questions on how I did this or anything, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. And this was done, this one that I showed you guys how to do was using forms. But I said the other one that I did, let me turn the canvases back on. I used these formers. So if I turn this off here, and yeah, that one here, I used these formers down here to get this shape. But I think this one looks better though. The one used with forms. I could get the other one with the formers that I used to look better too. Just require some little tweaking along. But this looks pretty good right now. Yeah. Once again, like I said, if you have any comments on what I've done here or anything, just or any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. And also, I invite you to join my Facebook group. And if you can, if you like this video and all my other videos, stuff like that, if you can support the channel by subscribing or joining my Patreon site, or down below in the super chats and tipping anything that you'd like to tip, that'd be great too. And yeah, but if you have any questions, just go ahead and leave them down in the comments or send me an email or anything like that. And so, yeah, but that's going to do it for this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. And you guys have a great rest of your week.
Subscribe for more.